Hi, this is Tarot Tina with a weekly reading for Gemini. This is for September 10th, no, the 17th through the 24th. Okay, so there's some good and bad here, okay? It looks like we are moving on from a situation, either the end of a relationship, or this could be the passing of a person here. I'm picking up like, for one, I feel like we're definitely have gone through, for those of you, okay, I'm going to do one scenario first. If you've lost somebody to death, this was a while ago, okay? This is like distant past. So that would be in the last 3 years probably, okay? Maybe you wish you could talk to that person. I don't know, because it's like there's, so the judgment, we're kind of like digging up the past here, but I feel like it's to process some sort of pain, because this is our next step. We're processing some sort of pain. And it looks like for me, like we wish we could talk to this person again. We're remembering happy times. It's like we have a new beginning, but we're still stuck in the past a little bit. And if it's due to like death, I totally understand that. I feel like people move on when they're ready. But that would just be one circumstance. So if it's not death, you may be grieving some sort of loss of a relationship. This relationship maybe sent you into some sort of spiritual awakening here. It changed you in some way. But I feel like there's no going back. But you're still processing this pain here, okay? Because this is in the distant past, and then, I mean the far past, and then this is recent past, the awakening. So you're going through some sort of awakening. The other way I can read this is if you're in a current relationship and there's something else you desire, like maybe that relationship isn't fulfilling, and so it's kind of like maybe there's somebody else we desire, or we desire a relationship that looks like these people, okay? Because this is a wish card, okay? But I feel like there is a wish coming in, because we have a new beginning. So something's ending, even if it's, just because you want something to end doesn't mean it's easy. Like, if there's something else you want, okay, doesn't mean it's easy. But it looks like you've gone through some pretty slow, stagnant energy. But things are going to start speeding up. We're going to be moving on here. So it looks like we have a wish coming in, because this is the wish card. And then we have a new beginning. But it doesn't mean that, like I said, this is our next step. Maybe we have to break somebody else's heart because there's something else we want to move on to. Not unless it's vice versa. So what was this death? Let's start here. I may have to clarify. I didn't do a lot of clarifying in the other readings, but let's just see. Yeah, it's because we want, it's almost like something had to die so that we could live, okay? And that's not, I'm not talking about if somebody passed away. That's different. Or a part of ourselves had to die so that we could live. It's something like that. It's like, let's just say it's creative, okay? Let's say it's career. I'm just going to read it both ways. Like, it would be a career that's draining you here. Somebody could have died of a heart attack. I don't know. That's different. I just picked that up randomly. Yeah, let's say this is creative. Like, say you're in some sort of job now that's soul-sucking and it's killing us. Like, that would be waking up to, that would be the awakening we're having to go after, like, what we want here, to go after our dreams. But something in the past had to die so that we could live. That's what I just got off this. Like something had to die so we could heal. What's Judgment? Oh man, that could be something else. Just popped in my head when I said it's not death. Someone had to die so that we could live, like organ donation. I guess it could apply. That just popped into my head out of nowhere. So we're growing emotionally here, regardless of the situation. We're growing emotionally here. I feel like you're waking up. There's something you want to go for, something you want to offer into the universe on an emotional level, or a person you want to offer. Like I said, this could be creativity too. What is the... Give me one more in the Judgment. Like maybe you're going back and forth. Yeah, very confused. Hold on. I think in the past you were confused as to whether to do this. Yeah, look, we have the Knight of Wands here, and it's sticking out. Okay, now I'm getting another. So if you were some sort of, say you were non-committal in the past, because this is non-committal energy. Maybe you found something or someone or something you wanted to commit to. Because that could be anything. I'm going to read it as both because this is a general reading. I'm going to read both career. Yeah, if you were non-committal to things in the past, that could be what had to die within you so that you could get to this level here. And we were confused for a while, but I feel like we kind of focused. We mastered our emotions here. We mastered something. We really focused on our stability. And now maybe we feel like we're ready to offer something. Because I feel like we went through an awakening, a wake-up call. Also, somebody could have awakened us. Like if there's someone you desire or something you desire, that could be the way. That could have been the wake-up call. What's the Three of Swords? Yeah, it's some sort of... So for one, feeling isolated, feeling alone. Let's say if you're processing, you may be processing some pain alone, like I said, if it's death. But this could be abandonment issues, so that could be why you are non-committal. But you're waking up to this, you're processing it. And it could be like I said, leaving a relationship in the past. Somebody left you. You may have felt abandoned by this person. What's next? Where are we headed? We're headed somewhere fast. I feel like towards this energy. Like, we're getting in this, but then we're heading... What is the... We're definitely walking... We are moving forward. So... We have learned something. We've gained some wisdom. We're moving on. There's something that's not worth the fight. That's not worth it anymore. We gain a new perspective here. We have been enlightened. Okay. And now we are getting out of this stagnant energy and we are moving forward fast. What are they? What's the Nine of Cups? What's the wish? There you are. There's Gemini. It's like you gain clarity on a path, on action you want to take. You've gained clarity, and I feel like you're going after it, whatever it is. Whether it's just, let me get one more. You've been juggling something for a while. Like, and I don't mean juggling people. I feel like you've been contemplating something. Whether to take action, but I feel like you've decided. Yeah. So, if you, let me say it again, if you're processing grief due to some sort of passing, but it's been a couple years, I feel like you're not, obviously you're never going to forget the person, but I feel like you're kind of getting to you're getting to a better space here, okay? Where you're feeling happy again. And some of you could be trying to leave a relationship to go to somebody else you desire. And if it's creative, I feel like you had some sort of block. Maybe it was something from the past. It could be lack. Something that you felt like you lacked in yourself. So it would be like confidence in yourself. Regardless of what it is, there's something you have your eye on. There's something you want to communicate. There's a new start you want to make, and you're doing it. So it doesn't really matter the situation. Like, because everyone's going to have something different. Everyone's going to have a different situation. So we're moving on. Just trying to see if I see anything else. And we may even be communicating this to people. Alright, I don't see much else. Yeah, so it looks like this is really nice. We're moving on here. It looks like we've gone through some sort of awakening. Our next step is to finish processing some sort of pain that we've had, but it's so that we can get into this energy, because you have a wish coming in, so some of you, I feel like this is you though. You found something that you desire and you want to go after it. Because I don't feel like this is coming towards you. Like, I feel like you have a wish, but I feel like you're going after it. Because here's you contemplating. This is Gemini. You might be contemplating whether to end one situation to go to another one, especially if it's love or career. So it looks like you are going to, though, because here's the new beginning right here. And here's the action. So it looks like you are going after your dreams, your healing, you're going after your happiness. You're chasing your happiness here. So, and we're going to let the past go. So that looks very good for this week. Very nice. So I'm going to go on to the extended. This is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. That's the cards that are flipped over here. That's going to be that's a love deck. So if you're interested in a love reading, then I'll flip these over in the extended. You can go to that. That's in my Patreon. But if not, we leave it here. I will see you next week. Have a great week.